Hey, what's up, gamers? It's AJ again from 1212 Games with another unboxing video for you. And in today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition. Alrighty. So looking at the front, you've got a nice looking image of what the Switch looks like. Of course, this is just your standard Switch Lite, but it is gold colored like the Triforce, of which there is actually a little emblem emblazoned on the bottom right corner of the front of the Switch, which is pretty awesome. And then you've got an image of what the screen would look like on the Switch Lite when it's powered on, and of course you do have the Nintendo Switch logo on the screen there. And then you've got it again in the top left. And then at the bottom right, it does say Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition in English and French and Spanish, it looks like. And then at the bottom left, you can see that this package also includes a 12-month individual membership to Nintendo Switch Online, plus the expansion pack. So that's pretty cool. And then at the top, you've got the Nintendo logo, of course. And then on the left side, you've got the Nintendo Switch logo again, along with the Legend of Zelda emblem, which, as you can see, incorporates the Triforce again. And it looks like that's over a gray and black repeating Triforce background. That's pretty cool. And on the right side, you have the same, in addition to the standard FCC compliance notice. And then on the back, you have a very nice looking image of what the back of the Switch Lite console looks like. And as you can see, it is gold once again. And prominently emblazoned in the middle is the Legend of Zelda logo in another gold repeating Triforce pattern. And then you've got the Nintendo Switch logo in white at the bottom left there. And the Nintendo logo at the bottom towards the left. That looks very awesome. And on the bottom of the box, you have a serial number, and then you have the contents of the package listed, which includes the Nintendo Switch Lite system, a Nintendo Switch AC adapter, and the 12-month Nintendo Switch Online and expansion pack membership. And then you've got various warnings in English, French, and Spanish, it looks like. And then you have a little disclaimer that says games that support handheld mode can be played on Nintendo Switch Lite, does not support TV mode, HD Rumble, or IR motion camera functionality. For details, visit nintendo.com/switch. And then finally, at the very bottom towards the right, you do of course have the official Nintendo seal of quality. Oh, and then it also says over here that this is a 32 gigabyte system, and that internet is required for the Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack redemption. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this. Okay. We'll look at that in a second. What we got here? here is the AC adapter. As you can see, it's got the Nintendo logo imprinted into the back of the adapter. And you got some cautions there. Fairly lengthy. And of course that is USB-C. And you've got the Nintendo logo again imprinted into the side of the, actually into both sides of the USB-C plug there. And then here is the 12-month Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack redemption insert. And you've got a code at the bottom that you can scratch to reveal. And then in the back, it says The Legend of Zelda, revisit the classics with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. As you can see, with Nintendo Switch Online plus the expansion pack, you have access to the 2 NES originals, as well as the SNES Classic, A Link to the Past, and then all of the various Game Boy entries, and the 2 N64 entries as well. That's pretty awesome. And then here is a Nintendo Switch manual. It's got system update instructions, health and safety information, and usage guidelines. Information about the accessories and proper system and accessory maintenance, as well as game card maintenance and parental controls in English and a variety of other languages, it looks like. Okay. And then last but not least, you have the beautiful Switch Lite console itself. As you can see, it is a very nice shade of gold. And then you do have that darker gold Triforce at the bottom right there. And the buttons are all black, except for the volume buttons. Those look to be gold, and the power button. And it is working, so it doesn't need to be charged. That's pretty awesome. We'll do that later. But you got the headphone jack there, the game card slot, got the bumpers and the triggers, and then there's the back. And again, you've got the Nintendo Switch logo in white, and the Nintendo logo, and then you've got that very excellent Legend of Zelda emblem in the repeating golden Triforce pattern. That's very elegant looking, I have to say. And then there's the bottom, and this is the micro SD slot, but I don't believe that this actually comes with one, so that is sold separately. But there you have it. See if I can remember how to put all this back. So that just goes in there like that. Probably these next. I think that's about right. That'll work. Definitely a very excellent looking addition. Something I truly could not be happier to add to the collection. But I think that'll do it. Hey, so I'd just like to thank you for checking out this unboxing of the Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. And you can also check out our website at 12-12games.com, which you can find down in the description. Till the next time.